8 pizza places, 2 days. We are on the hunt for London's best pizza.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Wilder Side. I am once again with my friend Pepe.
It's me. Hi.
We're in London today. We have a giant pizza tour planned, and I think we're going to pretty much be rolling by the end of it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time, I think. We've got 4 different pizza places each day. We're just going to be eating normal margaritas, normal cheese pizzas, I think.
Just keep it to the basics, really.
Yeah, keep it to the basics.
If a pizza place can do the basics right, that's what you want from it, really, don't you?
Each day we have a bottomless pizza place. We have 2 kind of regular pizza joints, and then we have kind of American style on each one as well. I think our first booking is in 9 minutes, actually. So we'll see you there.
Our journey started at Crust Bros in Waterloo, where there was a bottomless brunch for £35 a person. I really loved the vibe in here. It was really, really cool, quite kind of industrial modern, giant pizza oven open for show. It was just a really, really great looking place.
So, Crust Bros, our first pizza experience.
Yes.
Pepe, how did you find it?
It is good. You can see why it was busy as it was, though. You know what I mean? Like, for a bottomless brunch, pizza, Prosecco, beer, for like a bunch of like Hindu's work parties, you can understand why the appeal's there for Crust Bros.
Yeah, very much so. So we went to the bottomless brunch there. It was as much pizza as you want, and then either beer or Prosecco. I think you could top up to Aperol Spritz for an extra £5.
Yeah.
And I do love an Aperol Spritz, but I thought that would be very dangerous considering the rest of the time we've actually got to do this.
This is our first pizza.
This is our first pizza
Just
place.
got loaded on the first one.
I mean, I pretty much am. I've had like 4 beers. So it's 35 quid, which isn't too bad. We did get the service charge on top, which is the usual UK 10%. So it was about £39 each. There's 4 different pizzas on the menu that you can have at the bottomless brunch. There's the normal margarita, there's the salami one, there's a vegetarian hot one, and then there's like a sort of not tomato based mushroom and truffle oil one.
Yeah.
But trying to find the best standard pizza, the best margarita. So my thoughts on the margarita, I think generally it was good, as we say. The sauce was nice. The crust might be a little bit thin, but then when you get to the actual crust, it was very nice.
Yeah.
And as I say, the cheese maybe more textural than actual taste or anything, which isn't necessarily what you want from a margarita. But my main gripe with this was the sauce to cheese ratio.
Completely agree. Absolutely agree.
There was too much sauce.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, here's my one thing with it. There was a lot of sauce in it, but when you get to the crust, in my opinion, the crust felt dry as hell, is my one thing. So like it's so weird when you have a balance of such a saucy base and then this crust which is dry as hell. Like I low-key I completely disagree with having like a dipping sauce with a stone-baked pizza. But with that one I kind of felt like I needed something with it because it was just a bit too much for me.
True. The floppiness that you got from it. I have no doubt that if there was a much thinner layer of sauce, with how thin that crust was, it would have stayed a bit crispier. It just kind of almost went through it, and it just made it quite soggy. Tasty, but soggy.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be an interesting one to see how the rest of these pizzas shape up. Are they going to be as thin a base, and is there going to be too much sauce and it's going to be crispy? Are we going to be able to structurally hold it? Like hold it from the crust and have it not go like this one did. Next up, we have Pizza Pilgrims. So we're going to the Waterloo branch. We're hopefully going to have digested a little bit before then, because we've got a fair few more places to go in that day, and we'll see you there. Pizza Pilgrims.
Pizza Pilgrims.
So this is much more of a chain here, isn't it? I think these guys opened like a good 10 plus years ago now, but they have branched out everywhere. They've got Nottingham, they've got Oxford, about 10 different branches over here.
You can go Westfield, you'll find them there as well.
Yeah, they're in a lot of golf places as well, interestingly, like Crazy Golf, like Putt Shack kind of places.
It is that kind of thing, it's 100%.
Very much so. It's a good looking pie.
Yeah.
I tell you now from looking at it, the sauce ratio is much less than the last place.
For me, this looks like it's been sitting on the heater for a while.
I get that.
But I don't know. This is the one thing. I think we're going to go find out if we get digging.
True.
Go on, Paul. Oh, it's like a Christmas.
There we go.
Right.
But look, that's not, it's a little floppy, but it's not
It's stable.
falling off like
That's
the other one
100%.
was.
Right. Think it?
Cheers.
Yes.
Immediately, much prefer it to crust bros.
Absolutely. This is like less soggy. It doesn't even feel so. This is no salt on this
It's
at all.
fully crisp on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Fully crisp
And like
on the bottom.
you can eat it like this, or you can like I'm a folder, so
I do love a fold,
I
but
always
yeah,
do a
you can
fold,
literally.
yeah.
It's kept its structural integrity, fully.
About it looking like it's been under a heater. It is absolutely not. This is actually like this is a really good slice. The sauce tastes great. Cheese is just subtle enough.
It's so crisp on the bottom. The sauce is like, it's got a really nice tang to it. Really nice tang to it. Yeah, it's sweet, and it cuts with the salt and the cheese really nicely.
You can
And
taste that cheese is what you really do taste.
yeah,
that cheese. Now you can even tell.
crust
like,
is so good.
Kind of right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it goes right up to the crust as well. You don't get you're not finding dead space on that. You literally get the sauce like right
Yeah,
up
it's a
there.
much smaller crust here, isn't it?
And it doesn't taste dry. It doesn't feel like you're choking on anything. You don't need like, oh god, I need a glass of water after this.
I mean, obviously these guys have had years and years and years and years and years to make their recipe and finalise it and make it, just perfect it as best as they can. But you're not getting anything fall off. It's crispy on the bottom. Yeah, I touch the bottom of the other place. It drips. It falls off. It feels soggy. This is crisp. This is crisp.
That's
I
not
don't know if you
too
can. Can you hear that? That is good crust. Can we hang on? Can we do
right to your neck as well. You have to do it right to the neck.
right to the neck? Now you see this giant bubble. I like that. I like a big crust bubble.
that is crunchy.
I love a crunchy crust bubble. Honestly.
Crunchy crust bubble. It's named my indie band. Check them out. You can have this and be like, this is an enjoyable experience. You're not feeling, I'm not coming away with too many negatives from this at all. It's a very classic slice. But we've still got to try a few more places. And to set the bar so high on this one right now, I feel like there could be something better out there. This is solid though. It's good. It's good.
Honestly, guys, Pizza Pilgrims, big chain. You'll find one wherever you look in London, to be honest. But I'd go here.
Definitely check it out.
Before we move on there, Pepe, tell everyone what you do on the internet. Describe yourself.
I'm on the black market. You can find myself on a small podcast channel called The Cultured Boys. Myself and a guy called Nathan, who you've also seen on this channel, most likely. We talk about anime, gaming, sometimes we talk about food. We've got a food video coming up very soon.
Hey, that's exciting.
So, yeah.
Culture Boys,
Of course, yeah.
top tier content. Top tier content.
Thanks, mate.
You are. We'll see you guys at our next place.
We took the tube into central London for our next destination, and on the way, had to stop at a bar. We had a little bit of time to kill, so we just thought we'd get a few drinks, to be honest. So, I mean, not that we hadn't had enough drinks already today, but, why not have a couple more before getting to Homeslice?
Sometimes you get a slice of pizza.
This is huge as well.
It's very, very large.
For £4.50.
£4.50 for this. Quite literally the size of my bed. And it's not falling off. You can feel the crispiness.
There's got a bit of flop to it on your one. But that's quite light base. That's really light.
It's really thin.
Yeah.
A really crispy, thin base. So we didn't go for a full pie here because a full pizza pie is about 20 inches. And we've got one more very big pizza to have after this, and I feel like that would probably have finished us off.
Cheers. That is classy.
I think my face says it all.
It's so light.
Personally, to me, the best slice we've had so far today.
I completely agree. This
This is good. This is very good.
the fact that it's so light, so crispy. It feels like you're eating a tortilla.
I know what you mean. And honestly, the crispiness at the bottom, the sauce ratio is so good, and the sauce is really, really sweet. Yeah, it's nice. Complements the whole base well. There's a good amount of it. It's not too much.
The herbs on this as well, just so good.
Yeah, good herbs, which help it. The cheese is really good. You get a nice pull from that mozz.
I actually can't believe how crispy it is and so light. Like you said, no flop.
Really? Like, look, I'm holding it upright. This is the kind of pizza I feel if we were to have built 20-inch,
It wouldn't be too hard to finish, I don't think. Between two of us.
we could have done it.
It was so good.
So there are 3 branches, just 3 of Homeslice. There is this one, there is one in Marylebone, we're in London City branch, and there is also Neal's Yard. Now Neal's Yard is where this really came to its own, and it was its first branch, and
I believe that place doesn't have a sit down like this does here. It's just grab and go. So whether you grab your full-on 20-inch pizza, 20 inches is big, like that is big, or you just grab it by the slice like this. And they do 3 by the slice. They do this one, they do a salami, pepperoni kind of one, and they do a mushroom one. Obviously, we're just trying the margarita. They do their margarita well. But yeah, Neil's Yard is the flagship store. We wanted a place to sit down and enjoy it and sit down and eat it, but this is such a solid slice.
It's really good. Like, it's so funny, like calling it a solid slice as well, because it is also the thinnest slice.
Yeah. We got the jalapeno salsa.
I got like a massive like chunk on the end there.
Got a nice bit of jalapeno salsa on the end there.
And the works. A really good salsa. Like, with the thing with pizza Pilgrims, you had the sauce going right up to the edge sometimes, so that the crust didn't get too dry. With this one, I feel like when you have a sauce like this, it goes with the crust so well, like it just lends to it so much.
I'm actually upset we didn't come here sooner and get a full pizza of this. I feel like that would have been great. And I would love to see the full pie itself come out.
I can't get over this salsa. This salsa is so good.
Pepe's in love with the salsa. I'm gonna get a huge bit. Let's go. The bottom of the crust as well. It's charred, but not too charred. Gives you that really nice flavor of the char, but not too much.
Flowery as well. Like, this is like street pizza. This is what you just want to grab, like on your lunch break or where, just pop in, grab a slice.
Interestingly, we're going to 3 street pizza places tomorrow.
So it'd be interesting to see how this thing.
Yeah. But you know, these guys almost became famous from doing, yes, huge pizzas, but also doing pizza by the slice. That is not a huge thing that you do here in the UK. You don't just go to a pizza place and grab a slice of pizza and go on the go. It's not a thing you do. You have to buy a whole pizza. But the fact that here, you can go here, Marylebone, or especially Neil's Yard, you get 1 slice of pizza, that's you for lunch, and probably enough for lunch as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just so good. It's so good. I can't say anything more.
Yeah.
Our final stop of the day was at Japes, and a really great place here. Look, there's Pepe. Hi, Pepe. So Japes is a Chicago-style pizza place. Again, another really just great vibes in there. Really nicely decorated, very welcoming. Great drinks as well. Just a great place all round, really. And yeah, I was really happy to be there. We've just got back from Japes. That was an experience, honestly. Like, I've been to Japes once before, but again, like, I feel like every single time it's an experience and you just need to go. That pizza, it was unreal.
It is a freaking good pizza.
It is, honestly, it is unreal. I have no qualms in saying immediately that was my favourite pizza of the day today.
Yeah, I agree. It is just incredible.
More than anything, like, it's very heavy, it's very bready.
Yeah.
The sauce is on top of the cheese, as you see, like a traditional Chicago-style pizza is. And it was just unreal. Like, we didn't get like an amazing cheese pull out of it, but the cheese to sauce ratio works really well. And yes, it's a little bit of a soggy, sloppy pizza, but I think that's just what a Chicago style is.
Oh, 100%. No matter where you go get a Chicago style pizza, it will be a sloppy one.
Yeah.
And it's messy, and it is like, that's one thing when you're saying about the cheese pulls. Like, you can get a really good cheese pull from, but like the cheese pull doesn't always define how good the pizza is.
100%. The sauce itself, if we're going by the sauces that we had today, like the sauce on the Japes pizza, I don't know, there's something about it. It's got the good sweetness, it's got the good tanginess, but it's just got flavour and the right amount of herbs on it.
It's very rich, that's the way I like it.
It's really rich.
You can actually taste like the amount of work that's gone into that sauce, and like it is like really flavourful. Combined with the cheese that you get, like, just like it.
Yeah.
Because that cheese is like quite strong as well. It doesn't, because it's, I don't know if it is mozzarella or not, I'm pretty sure it is.
Probably.
But
I think
like,
it said mozzarella on the menu.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But like, honestly, like, that's one thing, because sometimes mozzarella can be a little bit like downplayed a little bit sometimes in terms of flavour. But like, honestly, with the mix with that cheese, that cheese was so good. It tasted so nice.
Yeah, the
with
flavour of
rich
it. And then even just the crust itself, like, the crust was amazing by itself, but then dipped into that special sauce they have.
That sauce is like
the sauce is
winner.
unreal. It's parmesan-y, it's It's
got
a bit spicy. It's pickly.
Yeah, it's got pickles.
Yeah,
in
it's a really solid sauce. But if we're just going by that pizza itself, again, probably the best sauce of the day. The sauce to bread ratio, it works for the style of pizza it is. If they had that amount of sauce on any of the other pizzas today, I feel it wouldn't have worked as well.
No, absolutely.
But for that Chicago style and just as a slightly different style pizza, it was on another level.
Yeah, it just hits different. That's one of the things. One thing I will recommend if you are going to go to Japes, like, go there with an empty stomach. Do not they don't think of it like, oh yeah, I had lunch, I'll pop in for dinner or something like that. You will not be able to finish this pizza.
I went into that thinking, all right, yes, we've had essentially 4 pizzas, so 2 pizzas each. And then I went into that thinking, okay, I've actually got a fair bit of room, I should be good. I was even thinking I might get a dessert afterwards because I fancy something a bit sweet. We had 1 pizza between us, and after 1 slice of that, I was done. I was done. I had my other slice, and that literally finished me off. I could not eat another thing afterwards.
I feel like because the pizza there, because it tasted so good as well, I think eating 1 slice that would make you comfortably. I think we were comfortably full with 1 slice.
Yes.
But like, I think because it was there and it felt like a waste to just leave that, that's
100%.
why we kind of finished it.
Get yourself to London, try a Japes, try a Homeslice, try Pilgrims. I mean, even go for a bottomless brunch at Crust. It's all of the pizza we've had today. Really good. London's good for pizza. London is good for pizza is what I'm learning so far.
So like one thing I feel you can take away from this video is that there's like a pizza from every one of these places that we've been to, which can fit any occasion. Like you can go to like Crust Bros with like your like workmates or something like that in a big party. Just like order a bottomless brunch, get prosecco, get beer, and just have a good time. You can go to Pizza Pilgrims with your mates, split a pizza there. Homeslice. Like literally just pop in, get a £4.50 slice of pizza.
It's
incredible.
great for lunch if you need a quick lunch
Literally
on the go,
just pop in there. And then like, honestly, just go to Japes if you just want like a banging, like just 1 pizza meal, in and out. Like, and the service is so quick there as well.
Service was quick. I mean, again, the staff were lovely. The staff have been really stand up everywhere we went.
Everywhere. Shout out to all those places.
Huge thank you for watching today. Always appreciate you guys. Very much looking forward to the rest of the pizza that we try. So yeah, another day of it. I'm gonna be dead by the end of it, but you know, here we are. Thank you so much for watching. We'll take it easy. I hope you do too, and we'll see you next time.
Ugh.
Hey.